it's a reason why that process is so beautiful, and
Hmm.
it's a gift and a curse at
Beautiful
the
for who?
same time.
Beautiful for who? Goodness gracious.
No, so
Okay,
it's
hold on real quick.
beautiful for the
Okay,
world. It's beautiful for God. It's beautiful to illustrate the how much God truly.
I'm guessing you've never experienced ovulation or a period. It's not beautiful. It's not beautiful. It's actually quite traumatic. Quite traumatic. As I was talking about before, women go through this for decades. This beauty, it's not beautiful. Yeah, horrific. All crap, all caps. It's quite terrible, actually. Quite terrible. Crime scene, exactly. And you probably don't want the personal stories from the roughly 200 probably women in the room. You aren't ready for how beautiful that would be. But I think that men should be more aware. I really do think that you should be aware, because maybe you wouldn't be saying things like that, although I kind of do think that you still would because it benefits you, but you could not possibly fathom.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out. So why are you
Definitely
guys
saw your comments.
making being a woman in the very own essence that make you a woman? Why are you guys seeing it through such a negative light? Periods
What are you
is
talking
part of
about?
being a woman. Having your period is part of being a, a, a
That
woman.
okay,
Like that makes you
first
who
of
you
all,
are.
that's really offensive. As somebody who has not had to, have you ever had to have blood transfusions due to this lovely part of life that you're saying we're making negative? Have you ever had to have a blood transfusion because of a biological process?
What I'm saying is,
So I'm
you
asking, I'm
guys are
asking, I'm asking,
blaming
I'm asking,
God,
I'm asking.
like you,
No.
like you're.
Okay, no. I'm characterizing a very terrible experience that you could not possibly understand. And now you're gaslighting me into
No,
being like,
that's
basically
not
shut up.
gaslighting.
I'm still speaking. Basically shut up.
Did you just
Stop.
tell me to
I'm
shut up?
still speaking. You're saying basically shut up, and that now because I'm saying what the reality of being a girl, because there are children who experience this, all the way up to women. And I saw women talk about in their 70s still experiencing this. So if you're going to talk about something you have no idea about, you're going to mansplain a period to me, then I'm going to have a conversation to you about a period. So what biological processes do men experience that then requires them to potentially have to have blood transfusions? Since negative thing, it what are blood transfusions typically a positive occurrence in life or a negative occurrence in life? I'm just wondering. If they tell you, oh, as long as quarter size blood clots, as long as the blood clots that are exiting your body on a monthly basis are smaller than a quarter, you're okay. But if they're larger, you might want to see a doctor who's then going to put you on random hormones that they're now trying to make illegal in various states in the country because they hate women. So they don't care that these chemicals, whether they are extremely painful coils or little prongs that they insert in you without any type of anesthetic or putting you to sleep or pain management, because, oh, the cervix doesn't have nerve endings, except the cervix does have nerve endings, and women are passing out and bleeding and crying in doctors' offices and then have to get up and drive home after that procedure to hopefully mitigate the hemorrhaging that they're experiencing on a monthly basis. Or chemicals again that you potentially have a pharmacist say, oh, that's against my personal beliefs. I don't think women should be on birth control. Oh, you should figure something else out. On top of the fact that all the products that they use to either absorb or collect this hemorrhage is taxed at a luxury rate as if it's like alcohol and something that we just do for fun. On top of the fact that they put bleach and chemicals in it while it's absorbing or inside of our bodies to then poison us. On top of the fact that they haven't bothered to even test it on blood until relatively recently. So, oh, maybe that's why it's not absorbing properly. On top of the fact that when you do go to the doctor, then they gaslight you, say, oh, it's not that bad. Suck it up. That's just what women go through. Just like you. Just like you. Why are you making this a negative thing? That's what makes you a woman. You don't have any concept of what the F you're talking about. At all. Not even the smallest. Until you've been told, oh, you need to go straight to the hospital and have a blood transfusion because you have a heart attack or a stroke because you've lost so much blood. But smile, because that's what it's like to be a woman. Don't frame this in a negative way. This is positive. Oh, how about you need to have surgery to remove part of your body because you're bleeding too much? Let's frame this in a positive way so that people like you feel comfortable about minimizing what it is to be a girl or woman or give birth. You're going to turn around because you ejaculate once and have a child. Now the child gets your name because you're doing all the work. I just can't even it. It's just like beyond the pale that you would have the nerve to mansplain any of this to me at all. Should be ashamed of yourself. Go ahead.
So is this going to be a dialogue, or is it just going to be
As
based
soon as you
on
say something that's not offensive or wrong, you can talk. But as
what?
soon as you start making up crap, and as soon as you start gaslighting me into saying, "Oh, well, why are you making?" It sounds like you're blaming God for what it is to be a woman. Then I'm gonna tell you to shut up because you don't know what you're talking about. So if you want to keep it to what you know, if you want to keep it to an area of your personal experience, not personal experience, but what it is to be a man, because that's what you know, then you better keep it there. But as soon as you start talking about stuff about me or any other girl or woman, and then telling me that it sounds like I'm framing it negatively and I'm mad at God about something you could not possibly fathom, then yeah, I'm going to interrupt you every time. So if you want to continue the conversation and what you know with your dangler, then you can continue. But if you start talking about me or any other woman and something you have no idea what you're talking about, then I'm going to interrupt you repeatedly. So choose wisely. You can unmute.
Right, right. You ain't got to be aggressive though. But so your prompt says a husband should take a wife's last.
There we go. That was aggressive. Now you're gone. Okay, so